So I'm picking it from where we left it the other time. The other time we set all these properties for the app bar. And today we don't need this property, or what we are coming to do today, we don't need all these properties. We only need this one. So what I'm coming to do is I'm coming to delete each and every single property by highlighting everything as well, then deleting everything. So make sure that you are having this scaffold and this app bar as well, or we can choose to delete everything inside it like this. So make sure that you're having an empty scaffold like this, and we are now coming to create our own app bar and call some of the most important properties and set it for the app bar. So to do so, I can now save this scaffold widget once again, and we are having this plain surface. Then on this white surface, I'm now coming to add my app bar. So my app bar like this. App bar widget. And on this widget, sorry. And for this widget, let's save and see. So after saving, we are now having this green background. And I'm coming to add some of the most important properties that we can set. So highlighting on this one, you can see we can add a key, leading. You can add so many things, but I'm just going to talk about a leading, a title, and an action. So let's first add the title property, which will be like this: my first app. So let's save, and this is the change that we can see. So sorry for the wrong spelling of the first. So this is our app bar with a nice title. And let's add another property known as the leading. So with the leading like this, I'm going to use an icon, but we can add a text as well. But first, let me add a text, then I'll change it to an icon. So let me add a text widget like this, which will be data. I hope we have seen it. And let's see. So this is our leading. So the leading always come in front of the title. And we have another property also known as an action also. So we have an action, actions. Then since it's a list of actions, we need to bring a square bracket like this. Then inside, I'm going to add some widget, and I'm going to use a text widget. After that, I'll change all this text widget into an icon. So just to prove to you that you can add anything of our choice, any widget of our choice. So with this widget, I'm going to say hi, and let's save to witness the changes. So we now have our hi on top, but since we are having this debug banner, this banner, it has covered the hi. So we can get rid of this banner by coming to this material app and search for a property known as the debug banner. This one, then we can set it to what? False. Make sure that it is ending with a comma like this. and let's see. So we can now see the high. So I can add another property to it. So before I add a property, I need to make sure that I'm ending my text widget with a comma. Then I'm ending this square bracket also with a comma as well. And I'll save for it to format beautifully. Then I can add another text widget, which will say when like this. And you can see the when also beautifully displayed. So let me quickly change all these things into an icon. So to change this to an icon, what I have to do is I'll delete this text widget and then I'll type icon like this, the icon widget. Then I'll call icons with an S. Then I'll add a period, then the name of my icon. And as you can see here, we have a list of icons that we can add. So I want to add this icon, a person icon. So person like this. Then I'll save. So the data has now changed to a person icon. Then to get rid of the warning, I can add a constant as well. And also, I can change this one also to an icon. So let's change this one to an icon too. So to do so, I'll type icon like this, then icons, period. Then the name of the icon, I'll use the home icon, home. So we need to make sure that we are ending this icon parenthesis with a comma, or else we'll get an error. So I'm ending it with a comma, and let me save. So we can now see our home icon also. So to get rid of these warnings, I can add a constant on top, constant like this, which will take care of all the warnings. So yeah, this is some of the most important properties that I can talk about in terms of the app bar. So after hovering over, we can see all these properties, but I've used the most widely used properties, which are the leading, the title, and the action. So for your assignment, I want you to change this icon. Sorry, I want you to change this text widget into an icon widget of your choice. So where can we read more about this app bar? To do so, we can open our browser like this and we can search for Flutter. We'll go to their official site, we'll click on the docs, then we'll select the widget catalog like this. We'll go for the basic one. Then we'll come here. As you can see, the app bar. From here, we can see all the properties that we can set for the app bar. Use this site as your reference point each and every single time that you want to learn something new or you want to learn something about Flutter. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.